Three, two, one. How's it going, guys? It's me, Sergey, again recording at 3 in the morning because I have no life. Welcome to another episode of Sergey Speaks, episode 22 to be precise. The great Russian author Leo Tolstoy once wrote, "All great literature is one of two stories. A man goes on a journey, a stranger comes to town, or alternatively, Barney the dinosaur comes to life in a barn to find some magic giant LGBT rainbow koala egg." Those, ladies and gentlemen, are the three types of stories. So if you remember last week, I told you guys, Barney the dinosaur has a full-on movie, son. And that's still true. And listen, between the episodes, I've realized that Barney the dinosaur is a force to be reckoned with. I mean, he don't mess around. Barney the dinosaur's power is so strong that Selena Gomez got her first big break on Barney and Friends. So Barney's reign of terror is not yet over, unfortunately. We're gonna watch two things. One, we're gonna watch an episode of Barney and Friends. And this is actually like the PBS sweatshop version. But I also told you that Barney had a movie. And I was not lying. And listen, if you've never seen Barney's Great Adventure, the movie, then like, have you ever wanted to leave the movie theater? Because that's what this movie is. What we have right here is called Barney's Magical Musical Adventure. I Already Want to Die. This is another VHS tape that I had as a kid, so I'm very familiar. You wanna fight? You wanna fight? Yo, cuz, you wanna fight? My brother's like, you need to be quiet, then proceeds to make popcorn in the microwave.
Just make me leave him. Hey, I know! We can have a parade around the castle. Like a royal march. Sure, and since you're pretending to be king, you can be the leader. Great idea, Michael.
But first you need some king's clothes. Come here, everybody, I've got an idea.
When I was a kid, I was sort of stupid, so I never knew how to make paper hats as a child. I was in class and kids could make a paper hat. I was always jealous of them. And I remember I was in like 3rd grade and there's this one kid named Eric. And he could make paper hats. And like everyone like wanted to go to him and be his friend because he could make paper hats. And then I got like really angry and I was like, I'm gonna kill you, Eric. I'm gonna mess you up. And then I got in a lot of trouble and I got sent to the principal's office for saying that I was gonna kill a child even though I was, 8.
I wish we could visit a real castle sometime.
Me too.
And this is your...
Oh, there he is. Gained a little bit of weight since the last time we saw him. Listen, this man's looking thick. Oh boy. I mean, this man has been doing some squats. That is clear. That is for sure. I dare say that he might be too thick for kids' TV.
You could be a prince or a princess? Wouldn't you love to go too?
No! Considering the last time that Russians mixed in with the monarchy, considering what happened last time that happened, no, I wouldn't. I would like to stay away from that if I can. Listen, the last thing in history that we want is another Queen Elizabeth III. Like, that's what we don't want to happen. Queen Elizabeth III was Russian, right?
Wrong.
Yeah, she's Russian.
Wrong.
I'm not dumb. I know what I'm talking about.
Wrong.
First, we have to go through a magical forest.
Magical forest? Yes.
Wow! But where is the magical forest, Barney?
Well, it's right through that gate.
That gate?
I did say we'd have to use our imaginations. Now, who wants to go first?
I will, but there's nothing on the other side of that gate except an alley.
Oh, but if you just pretend...
You have got to be kidding me. You're telling me you can bring back an extinct species with your imagination, but you can't imagine, a luscious forest? I mean, you use your imagination to bring Jurassic Park into the world, and you're telling me you can't imagine some trees in a bush?
Oh, the trees and the flowers.
It is beautiful, Barney. But what's magical about it?
What's magical about it? Well, considering that it literally appeared out of nothingness, I'd say that's pretty magical.
In this part of the magic forest, there's an echo. That means if you say something in a loud voice, it will come right back. Come right back. Come right back.
Hello? Hello? How are you? I am fine. How are you?
I would literally crap my pants. Listen, you're telling me you go into the woods and you hear some mystical fairy voice? You don't get scared? Get out. You know, if that happened, I'd just
break my neck out of my own fear.
I'd just be so terrified. That's what would happen.
What if it's a giant?
What if it's a big scary monster?
Or what if it's a dinosaur? Oh, wait a minute. I'm a dinosaur.
When you see my size, you'll get a surprise.
Boy, if I had a nickel. It's not the first time I've heard that. Let's move on.
Oh, this looks like the way to go, all right?
All we have to do is cross this bridge.
Okay.
Oh, no, you don't. I say you won't.
Hey, who are you?
I'm the Echo you didn't see. Just a moment ago, you ran from me.
She said, oh, you're the Echo.
I'm happy to introduce myself. My name is Twinkle.
Are you sure? Because you look more like the Aldi version of Peter Pan. This looks like when the inner city middle school does Peter Pan. It's not a good look. Listen, I've heard what Alex Jones has to say about the elves, and it's not good.
These wizards are taking drugs in these temples and interfacing with these palantirs, these crystal balls, which aren't really crystal balls. It's their psychic focus of an interdimensional connection while they're on drugs looking into glass to then be able to see the future.
You must all sing Looby Loo.
Now that's something we all know how to do.
Would you like to play too? I guess I could. Indeed I would.
Okay, this is a song, and I hate songs, like all songs. I hate music, so I'm gonna skip all of that.
Back home again.
Okay, you're back home, finally. I finally, we're done. I hate this. I wanna stop watching this. This is the movie. Barney's Great Adventure, the movie. Okay, so here's what I found out. Barney's Great Adventure, the movie, released in 1998 by Polygram Pictures, which is a studio that they chose because it was so terrible that no other studio wanted it. Even Harvey Weinstein himself said no.
Go and play with him, find your way with him to the world of imagination. Oh, Barney, you're
My good sir, that is what's called a lane violation. I made a lane violation, they just kicked me off the driving test, you know. Boom, you're done. How come this man gets to drive in his car with 8 different people? Just gets to cross it. Like what if someone crashes? Like what if someone dies? I mean, that's just no fun.
What's your hurry? They're dumping us for a whole week.
Oh, come on, Cody. You're gonna have a great time. You can help Grandpa with the farm chores, like, milking the chickens.
These are the types of movies that make you want to die.
Do you like dinosaurs?
What about them?
That's Barney.
I know it's Barney. The whole world knows it's Barney, and he's a stuffed doll.
You're wrong. Barney can walk and talk.
And sing and dance.
Sing and dance.
We use our imaginations.
Your imaginations? That's kid stuff.
My good sir, you were about 10 years old. I do not think you have any room to talk.
Hey, look! Maryvale Apple Day Festival. Parade, circus, hot air balloon, fireworks. Wow!
It's tomorrow. Can Grandma and Grandpa bring us?
Well, maybe, but don't count on it, okay?
Oh, great. The one good...
Oh man, that is a new meme format right there. I'm gonna talk about a big mood. That is a big mood right there. This man's just out here like, oh wonderful. These glasses look so dumb. I look like Dracula, like in the Keanu Reeves movie.
Cody, oh Cody.
What?
It's me, Barney. Won't you come play with me?
Wow, the budget is that low. They just abandoned the suit, and that's how that's how Barney is gonna be done for the rest of this movie. That's how low the budget is.
I'll show you fun.
gotcha.
Were you chasing me?
Yes, now can we have Barney back?
Do I know a Barney?
Cody, where is he?
You're 7 and you're so stupid. Kids are actually so dumb. He's so clearly in the shower. You see, this is why I don't want kids. Like my mom, like once a week, she will come up to me and she'll be like, Sergey, one day you're gonna have children and give me beautiful grandchildren. And I'm like, no, I'm not. And she goes, what? Why aren't you gonna have grandchildren? This is why. I'm sorry, I can't do it. I can't accept this level of dumb. It's just not possible. It's not healthy for a human being to, surround himself with that much stupid. Surrounding yourself with people like this lady that's what gives you corona.
Towel, please.
I would actually crap my pants. Barney tends to make you do that. If there's one thing that will never fail to make me, have an accident, it's when Barney shows up out of nowhere in a movie.
Look, pal, real dinosaurs don't talk, and real dinosaurs don't laugh.
That's because they're dead. That's like saying Santa Claus is lactose intolerant. I think Santa Claus is existence intolerant. He's not real.
Cody, I first met your grandmother when I was about your age. We were childhood sweethearts.
Okay, listen, this is a Barney movie. Why are we talking about relationships? There are two places that I don't want talking about relationships in. One is my life. 2, Barney's Great Adventure, the movie. Listen, this ain't what I came here to see. This is like whenever they have a dumb love story in like a Godzilla movie. Like no one was walking into Godzilla vs. Mechagodzilla 2 being like, I hope they have a good love scene. That just ain't how it works, no sir.
Aren't you going to play, Cody?
Want some stupid pretend game? No way. Definitely not cool.
Oh. Well, what do you think is cool?
Rock singers who spit fire. Professional wrestling. Real stuff.
I hate to break it to you, kid, but I don't think any of that stuff's real. Everything you just listed is 100% fake.
Come on, Marcella. Come back here. What are you gonna do on a farm just like that?
As little as possible, and try not to get dirt on my new shoes. Okay?
Oh, look at this man's vibes. Talking about dressing for the occasion. He knows how to style. This is his aesthetic, son.
Whoa.
It looks like some sort of egg.
It's too big to come from the chickens.
Maybe it was a big giant chicken.
I want to die.
Barney, have you ever seen an egg like this?
To tell you the truth,
What if Barney just out of nowhere is just like, sorry y'all, that was me. Listen dude, I thought I was taking a dump last night. I didn't know it was no egg. Okay, there's a good solid 15 minutes where nothing interesting happens. Alright, to make a long story short, they go to some chick who knows about eggs and she looks at the egg.
That's funny.
Okay, who's playing games here?
Did you see what I saw?
I think I saw what you see.
Forget the seesaw, that egg moved.
Well yeah, the egg moves. That's how eggs tend to work. Listen, eggs move. That's just a fact of life. If your egg doesn't move, then your egg's dead. To make another long story short, they lose the egg and it goes to some dumb parade.
Let's go get the egg.
Oh, wait a minute.
What is it, Barney?
What are the rules about crossing the streets?
Always look both ways.
That's right.
Okay. First, we look this way. And what do you know? There's nothing coming. And then we look that way, and whoa!
They're gonna fancy dance right on top of the egg.
My gut instinct tells me that that's not realistic. My gut instinct tells me that if there was some sort of obstruction in the form of a giant rainbow koala egg. Hold on, actually, I have an idea. Hey, Brendon, what's up?
Well, not much.
Alright, so, I have a question. So I'm watching a movie, and in the movie, there's a scene with a marching band. You're in a marching band, right?
Yeah.
All right. So you probably know what would happen if like this was a situation that occurred. So let's say you were marching in marching band, and you have a set path. What would usually be the thing that you do if there's like some sort of obstruction to the path?
It depends on if you're going forwards or backwards.
Listen, I ain't here to get technical, dude.
If you're going backwards, what would happen is like what happened with in like 2017 when one of our props was supposed to move forward and it didn't, and then like 4 people fell over it because they couldn't see it.
Well, I mean, yeah, but okay, let's say, how about this? Let's say you are marching and you're marching in a forwards direction and you're supposed to march. Let's say there was some sort of obstruction in your way and you're going in that direction. What would you do?
Go around it.
All right, would it change anything if the obstruction was a giant LGBT rainbow colored koala egg? Like, would that change anything about like what you would do?
I don't know exactly what you're talking about now. Okay, what's the movie called?
Okay, look up Barney's Great Adventure, the movie.
Wait, so 42 minutes in?
It's about 42 minutes in, yeah.
I put myself on mute while I was yelling at Jameson. Okay, so it's like a parade.
Yeah.
The egg isn't that big.
It's a large egg. What animal you think lays an egg that size? That's the size of a basketball.
I've had children run out in front of me at a parade before. Go around it, maybe nudge it in the right direction.
So not run it over.
Yeah. And, hang it.
Okay, thank you very much for the insightful information.
You're welcome, Sergey.
Alright, thanks. I'm sorry to call you at like midnight, dude.
It's on that woman's hat!
Oh, she's going into that restaurant.
What are we waiting for? Let's go!
Quick, after her.
Come on, hurry up!
Man, I'm really sorry.
Oh, that's okay, BJ. You didn't mean to do anything wrong.
But Barney,
I gotta go.
Now, Barney's starting to look like my kind of dude. If I had a nickel for every time that someone was like, hey, Sergey, you want to have a conversation? I'm like, bye. Dude, that has happened often.
Very fancy.
There it is!
Let's go get it!
Welcome to Shish Nub. Come right this way, please.
Dang, no reservation, nothing. This is a true story. One time, it was actually my dad, like, got a promotion, so, like, his boss like treated our whole family like it was this really expensive place. One of these really like fancy, expensive restaurants, like where you'd see like a bootleg ice cream shop downtown on the south side. We go there, it's like $44 for like a 8-ounce steak. That was like a 4-week reservation. There's this dude who was always talking about like a drizzled caramel sauce of the day. He was our waiter and he'd tell us, he was like, our special for the dessert is a chocolate truffle with a caramel drizzle. Very nice caramel drizzle. I'm like, dude, I get it. You have a caramel drizzle.
Ew, snails? You gonna eat this stuff?
Hey, don't you disrespect. Listen, in some cultures, snails are a delicacy. These people are the cream of the crop. They're the upper echelon. You think the Jeffrey Epsteins of the world are eating Kraft mac and cheese? No, sir. These people are eating the cream of the crop in fine cuisine. It's so hot in here. Oh my goodness. It's like 80 degrees. I'm not even kidding. I'm sweating.
Sounds like Twinkle Twinkle.
Twinkling. What did you say? Twinkin'?
Twinkling.
Twinkin'. Is that your name? Twinkin'?
Twinkin'. Twinkin' the Dream Maker. Huh. Okay.
Boy, he's cute. Doesn't seem to do a whole lot, though, does he?
Not like you that way, George.
Oh! She has got the roast coming! One after the next. That's her character trait in this movie. That was loud. I hear people coming to my office to tell me to quiet down. Hold on.
How's your day went?
I'm recording.
How's that? It's hot.
I know. It's representative of the state of Kentucky as a whole. It gets hot at night, and it's just hot all the time.
It doesn't get hot at night in Kentucky.
Yeah, it does. It's like 80 degrees outside right now.
It's 62.
I know I yelled really loud.
You did. Is it a mic?
Yeah. I shouldn't have gotten this snowball. I really regret it. It's like holding it up to my face is the only way it sounds good. Because if I hold it like right here, it picks up echo.
Oh.
And also it sounds like I'm speaking through a sock.
Well, you are.
But if I have it close to here, like this, even though there's a sock on it, it doesn't sound like I'm speaking through a sock.
I see a Chick-Fil-A gift card.
Yeah, those are mine.
Would you want to go to Chick-Fil-A? I also have gift cards. Like tomorrow or something, pick up lunch.
Yeah, that's fine.
Look, it's me.
Oh, Abby. Oh, is this your dream?
Yes, and I'm seeing it.
Oh, we are.
And I've never seen it so clearly.
So that's the Dream Maker's gift. To let you see your own dreams more clearly.
Ooh. My turn. Okay. So, Dreammaker, Twinkin', whatever your name is, Dreammaker, I want you to interpret what my life goal is. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Wow, that was a beautiful life goal. That was a beautiful dream. The end. Save me, please. What a movie. Ladies and gentlemen, if that's not an Oscar-worthy motion picture, then I don't know what is. Now, I just thought about this. I want to know what happened to, like, all the actors who were in these, like, TV shows. Like, where are they right now? Like, what happened when they, like, grew up? Now, look at this. There's a wiki archives. All right. Ooh, okay, so this is where are they now? So, Brian Epps, he played Michael. What's he doing these days? My man, he's a lawyer. Dude, Michael grew up to be a lawyer. Hold on. Gonna inquire of some services. Fort Worth criminal defense attorney. So listen, ladies and gentlemen, if you commit a crime in the state of Texas, you can hire Michael from Barney and the Backyard Gang to defend you in a court of law. Okay, free consultation. Sergey, Ivanov. Subject: law, trouble, help, please. Briefly describe your legal situation. Hello. My name is Sergey. I understand that you are someone who is very familiar with Barney from TV and movies. I have him hostage. If I were to
Kill Barney.
Besides that, making you very sad, what sort of legal trouble would I get into? Question mark. Thanks. Send. Alright, so through the course of filming this episode, I've come to a self-realization. And that self-realization is that I never want kids ever. Another realization I've come to is the fact that I'm never doing this ever again. Listen, unless like Barney the dinosaur goes to the south side, I'm not making another episode about Barney. I'm sorry. Unless I get paid by PBS themselves to make an episode about Barney the dinosaur, no, I'm not doing it. So the next time you sit down to watch Barney the dinosaur, the next time you watch that, remember the sacrifice that Sergey Ivanov made for you. I've devoted time and energy of my life. Listen, I don't even make money off of these YouTube videos. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. As always, stay safe, wash your hands. Don't spit into someone else's mouth. I mean, that's just a good rule of thumb always, but especially now, because you don't want COVID-19 because you were being stupid around in the backseat of the Jeep, you know what I mean? By the way, I know I probably should have addressed this in the beginning of the video, but yes, I did change my hairstyle, but this is just so much easier to manage. I love it so much better. Subscribe if you want to subscribe, like if you want to like, leave a comment, that would be awesome. Turn on that notification bell too. So that being said, I love you guys are so awesome, you guys are amazing, and I will see you in 2 weeks.
Does the church not teach you to share?